So we struggled a little bit, but we are here.
Yep.
I'm here. Janis is somewhere else. So
Also here.
okay.
Also here.
Yeah.
It took a time. I was trying to make a live stream, so sorry guys for but that's okay. That's
It's
okay.
okay.
Try and learn and try.
I'm just gonna check if it's can anyone see us actually. Ray and Janis before King of Table 6. Yes. Are you coming to King of Table 6, Janis? Are you pulling? No, you retired, right?
As as many fans know, probably yes.
Yes.
That's a rumor. That's only rumors. Yeah.
I'm making those rumors.
Well, yeah. So we put that thumbnail so people think it's already live stream and they are like joining and watching Dennis and John, but yeah, they have to watch to you.
Yeah, well, we can figure out which one is John, which one is Dennis. So, Janis, let's talk about your thoughts. Sorry, I don't have time to eat some meeting now. And plus, it's classic Armwrestling move to eat on, Sabin and Pavlo. What do you think about that match? How do you look at chances of Pavlo coming in as a smaller guy?
Why we are talking about Sabin and Pavlo if Dennis and John and Hermes and Levon is pulling?
Because we are nice.
Too nice.
Nice.
At least if they would have some lightweights there, I would talk about them. Then we would start, but it's again like some super heavyweight.
Okay, then just Hermes and Levon, and just let's skip all the other matches, right?
I have no idea how. We can come back to Sabin and Pablo. I have no idea how good Sabin is because when he was pulling before in this qualification tournament in Dubai, he was good, but he was struggling against Larry. He was struggling, so he's strong. He's super strong. I have no idea. And Pablo is good, but Pablo is often losing his hand, and against Sabin you need a hand. That's the thing. Question: Can he get in some decent position? Can he get some control in that fight? Because Sabin is known by having good top roll, good hand position. Inside, I see that Pablo could be maybe even better, but who knows? We will see. But
well, they're all looking good. Confidence is on both of them. Pablo was like this. Pablo was like, I'm strong, but I'm not the most technical guy. I'm like,
and probably he's right. He's not most technical. But it's good. It's good fight. But of course, I will look more forward to other fights. It's just 3 fights. Yes, I'm right. 3.
Dennis and John.
Yeah, Dennis and John. Oh, let's start about Hermes. It's the biggest Hermes you have ever seen.
It is.
I think he takes it very, very seriously. Very seriously. I see him climbing up like step by step and really, really looking forward his chance to pull against Levon, and he's prepared. Question is how much you need to beat Levon. We don't know, but I think Hermes is very, very ready for being as strong as he could be right now. Question is it enough?
He has a lot of confidence. He is Italian, so he's it's like no one I have ever seen. He gets more confidence just being here. He's like, my friend. No, and it's not fake. He absolutely. He's like, no pressure on me. He's like pressure on him. Like,
but it's true. It's true. It's
Yeah.
like if Hermes will lose, no one will say like, okay, it will be big surprise if Hermes will beat Levon. But opposite way, it's like, okay, yeah, Levon is good. Hermes tried. That's fine. But many are saying it's Hermes don't have a frame for from Levon. You think the same? It's not like
He's
you mean.
big. He is
But
big.
in weighting, it was Hermes was 130 something.
Yeah.
How much? And
132 and I think 188.
88.
I think 88. Yeah. 415 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, and full of muscle.
And he is the biggest not fat guy I have ever seen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but if we're talking about frame and size, and John has been dominating for years. And look at John's frame when he was pulling Tsiplenko, when he was beating Dennis before, when he was beating Andre and others. He was 100-kilo arm wrestler, and then okay, some points 110, some points maybe even under 100. So it's not about size; it's about strength. It's about strength. So when someone was saying me like 130 or something is not enough, and you need like weight category, I don't know,
When someone was saying
150 and over,
yeah,
then I don't believe it. But it's question is he strong enough to do something against Levan?
he believes he is like Fred. He has a good game plan. Me and John, we talked with him, and he has a really good game plan, exactly where to go, and pretty much, it doesn't look much like you can do inside versus Levin, but Hermes has the good technique and the right technique to beat Levin. So it all comes down to the power, and Levin is.
But we have to understand for Hermes there is just a one way to take that hand, to take that wrist.
Oh, yeah.
But we also saw that when Hermes was pulling against nothing is statical, all is changing, and everyone is like training, and some are getting stronger, some is getting weaker, but still when Hermes was pulling Dave Chaffee, you saw that Hermes in most of fights he was struggling to get over center. Even when he took a hand, he still was in this defensive position, and Chaffee was able to beat him with this side move, and it's kind of makes me worry that Hermes is great top roller, but it's possible to top roll himself as well, and I don't know if that will be just enough. If he will take that hand, he will need to take that rotator. He need to take that arm, and that could be much harder for him to do.
Hermes today was we met in lobby, and he's like, I take his hand, happy. He's like, I win a round, very happy. I win him, I'm the best.
It's true.
It's true, right?
But it could stay somewhere in this happy level, and we could maybe not see much more. Maybe it's always chance.
Yeah.
And of course, if you ask Levin is a favorite, in my eyes, he's a quite clear favorite.
It's always chance.
Yeah.
But could we see some surprise? Yes, it's possible. We could.
I'm if something like that happens, it's very unexpected. It would be something like very big, like it's a big upset. But
it's also not a question. Like, it's also not a question like some are saying Hermes don't deserve this fight and he's not ready. It's
who else?
Exactly. Hermes won against Gennady. Hermes won against Dave Chaffee. It's no question. And also Levin is pulling so. When was the last time? When it was? Half year ago?
It was 9 months or 10 months ago.
Yeah. Also Levin needs a fight, and I believe it would be much more chance for other arm wrestlers to beat Levin if Levin would compete more often. Like it's very hard to be in a good shape for a long time, and if you have to peak once a year, it's different. But if you have to stay in the shape for 10 or 8 months in a year, so more often he will compete, more chance for others to beat him. And Hermes right now, yeah, absolutely, he's a one who could just needs this, yeah, give him a chance. It's true.
Yeah, and that's what he has. He has a chance, and we'll see if he can actually do it. Yeah, the whole situation with heavyweights is always interesting because everyone wants it to be like UFC, where the undefeated guy rises to the top and he goes for the challenger. But in heavyweights, they win, 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 lose, win, win, win. And it's just constantly changing. So, and Levin is just sitting there. He's like, "What should I do?"
Yeah.
And the problem, it's not that Levin doesn't like. Levin could compete more, like twice a year or maybe 3 times a year. But for us, it's for everyone else. Like, what's the point at this point? We're like, we want a guy that actually can challenge him. We don't want a guy that will absolutely get demolished. And plus the guy that he hasn't faced, and Hermes is that guy for sure.
Yeah,
It's yeah. Everyone's asking. So I think it's 5 hours till the start, 9 p.m. local time. We're gonna start. Pre-show. Pre-show will be live on Aussie Arm Wrestler as well as Voice of Arm Wrestling channel. So you can
local
tune in
time,
there.
8 p.m. local time, or
No, 10. The show starts 10 p.m. local time.
10 p.m.
8 p.m. Latvian time.
Okay, but it's a show. It's pre-show.
Pre-show starts at 7 Latvian time.
Okay. Yeah, it's you and Aussie Arm Wrestler pre-show.
Yeah.
What you will do? Dance and drink, or what?
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna do some tricks. I have prepared some magic. I'm like, is this your card? I have cards. So yeah.
Good.
This is people are asking, is this live or pre-recorded? This is pre-recorded.
Yeah, absolutely.
In reality, Janis is right there.
And one more thing, you did your recording, I did myself, and then we put together. So it's not even. Yeah.
We're not even having a conversation now.
Exactly. So it's good synchronization.
Yeah.
And what Levon is saying, he's very calm, or is he nervous? Is he?
No, he looks like he usually does. Stoic, calm, just not fazed by anything. He's like laughing, having fun, but he's always the same. I haven't seen him really like angry or nervous. Like last time he got really sick right before the match. Remember that?
Yeah.
Either food poisoning or something else. We'll see. Yeah, but anything else was just looking good. Hermes is walking around like, he's so happy. He's confident, happy, strong.
But that's how it should be. You should be happy for a chance for that ability to test yourself and
absolutely.
I see Hermes could take maybe something on the hand, and for sure the first fight will be in straps for sure. It's I think they could even directly go to straps, because it will be sleep, it will be straps, and then straps in the first fight. Maybe Hermes could take a little bit of Levon's hand, but I don't think he will take this rotator and arm. And Levon could go to side with little bit, maybe with a little bit even lost wrist, but we'll see.
Yeah. So
for Hermes to win, he need to take a hand, but also he need to take this rotator, and I'm not sure about that. It's so much side pressure, so much is also back pressure of Levon.
Hands, everything is there, But if you have a good shot, and Hermes is just gonna hit that shot, and maybe he hits it right, and we'll see something happening. But of course, it's a big challenge. But in rules meeting, they every pair could choose whatever setup they want. And they choose WF setup, so every match starts without the strap. But of course, they can start with the strap. But of course, for Hermes, I said, like, of course you need to work the hand. He's like, yes,
Yeah.
make it a little bit more tired, a little bit more tired. But the funny part is, John and Dennis will go directly to the strap. And they ask, and guess who chose it? Dennis. Yeah, and then it's like, it's either going to be, like what they say, set grip, so close the thumbs, they all close their arms, strap is applied, boom, go. Just go, there's no ready. And he's like, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And John had some, John loves riding his bikes in Utah. So he had some injury in his thumb. And he said without the strap, he feels uncomfortable. Puts on the strap, he's like, it's fine. So he's like, I'm much better. It's like, it would be better to work that hand a little bit without the strap. He said, but I just can't. I just will go directly.
John is like usual John. Like it's like go Dennis, get in your best position, and I will beat you from that. Yeah. So like you can take your advantage. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm strong.
Yeah. John's looking good. He's never like super confident. Like you will never see a John like, how do you feel? He's like, oh, I'm gonna smash him. John's like, let's see. And Dennis looks he looks good, but he feel like he stayed away. He was here for a month, and he really wants home. Like really, really wants home.
He's tired. But you saw Dennis in a previous event in East West. It's true, or East West.
Yeah.
So and you can see difference that he's a bigger,
no, he looks
prepared, heavy.
Maybe a little more defined. He's 125, 22 kilos, something like that. He's looking good, strong, but it feels like he's like there. He was really relaxed, happy, and here he's more, he's like there's nothing to do.
He looks nervous.
I feel not nervous, anxious. When you you just can't wait for it and just kind of overthink it, because he said like there's nothing to do. He's like sometimes I'm just sit and I start thinking about the match. He's like, goddamn, I can't stop thinking about the match all the time, and he said he has a plan for a year and a half, and I'm gonna release I did a mistake, so I already released it, but I stopped it. Video of Dennis talking. It's in Russian but with English subtitles. Took me 5 hours to do, so you better watch it. So that video is coming up as soon as we finish this. But Dennis is he's looking good, but we don't know like where's the strength at. I can't count out John ever. You
think John can take his hands, his wrist? Like
I think yes. I think it's coming. I don't know if it's the popular opinion, but I feel like Dennis will sometimes just his back pressure is so much that he pulls himself out and he leaves his hand susceptible. And I think John can take it. But John's like, hey, I've been watching all these pulling sessions and no one actually tests Dennis inside. He said everyone's just going outside. So I would love to go hand for hand.
That would be fun for John, like to jump inside from first round. Like,
and John's like, hey.
It's unbelievable if he could do that. But everyone is talking about Dennis like some old arm wrestler coming out of retirement who is 100 years old. But we have to understand that actually Dennis is just 40. He's younger than I am.
Oh yeah.
And he's born, I think, 82 or 82. Yeah. So it's not like he's and health problems, everything, but he has been active, he has been training, he has been pulling once a week, and then he's not like he's away from competition but not away from arm wrestling, and he's lighter than before, he's maybe not as prepared, but still it's Dennis, and it's against not saying like grandmaster, but against 50, 57, 58, what is John?
58.
So it's
it's always funny when John's like, you talk and you listen to him, and he's like, yeah, I had some issues, after COVID, some respiratory issues, but it's fine, it's getting better. And you forget he's 60. And
Exactly.
we all kind of ignore the
Exactly.
fact that dude's
John was
60.
yeah. Those famous fights when John was pulling Dennis in 2009, 2008, those super match in Las Vegas or where it was
45.
in. He was older than Dennis is now. He was even older that time than Dennis is now. So it's Dennis theoretically is still capable of pulling, and everyone actually in those, if it like Dave Chaffee, Lara, to Travis, John, Ron, Tadzilla, everyone is older than Dennis. They're much older, many of them.
Yeah, it is. It is. We keep forgetting, and it's so the 60. It's hard to be at top of the pinnacle of any sport, and John is just smashing it.
My 60
It's
years old, I work in my rehabilitation center, and my 60 years old patients, and I have my cabinet in my room in a third floor, and many of them are tired when they are getting up the stairs to third floor. I'm like, oh fuck, your third floor. It's so yeah, but
yeah.
what you said about that John could take that hand, I would love to see that, but what I worried about, even if John could take that hand, we have to remember, okay, John was gassed out, but still Irakli beat John without a hand in the last round, and Irakli is not known by his arm strength, but Devon is, and it's if it's more or less healthy and strong, Dennis is, yes, Dennis, right? Then
Yeah.
then I'm afraid that Dennis could even without a hand, even with flat hand, even without a rotator, and Dennis still could maybe make that damage and win John, even when he takes that hands at wrist. But yeah.
Oh, we have Luke Polsher coming in.
Yeah,
Having the
he
best
said
seat
that.
to watch
Yeah.
John pull Corey inside was so impressive. I think John is a real threat to Dennis. Hope he come to USA this year. We'll come to USA this year for sure. But yeah, he beat Corey. Corey is insane inside.
And, he
that
beat
match.
Corey inside.
Yeah.
But Corey is not Dennis.
Corey's not
Corey
Dennis.
is not Dennis.
That is true. But we don't know where Dennis is. Like Dennis is smaller. He said he's about like year and a half. He needs 1.5 years to reach what he wants to reach and to be where he kind of thinks he will be. So I don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, and what about those John's COVID cases? Because he has been.
He said he's fine. He's like he said now he feels way more healthier. He's doing a lot of cardio and things like that. But
a lot of cardio is good for health, but it's not like you are getting stronger by doing a lot of cardio.
But that's John, Janis.
Yeah.
We watched him not do nothing for 2 weeks. Like I asked John, I'm like, John, like how much you train for this? He's like, East versus West. I'm like, you mean Irakli's match? He's like, oh yeah, that match was fantastic. That was a great workout.
Good workout, excellent.
And that's it. And he's like, yeah, I feel pretty good. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
It's not like you, boy. It's not like you, boy. You can train every day, but and recover.
Yeah.
He's 60. Okay, 58, and you did a good workout, good serious workout. You need a good recovery. It's stressor adaptation, and it was a good stressor, and now he's getting stronger. It's so this regeneration and recovery and everything is not happening so fast anymore. But it's if serious, yeah, it's incredible. It's if you watch how John is training, how he's preparing or not preparing, then it always seems like he could be even stronger, even better. But maybe it's working for him.
I think it's absolutely working for him. I think whatever formula he's using, it works. And it has worked for 40 years. Who are we to say that it doesn't?
Yeah. We have said that many times before. Like best training method is champions training. If it's working for you and you are winning, what else? What else we can say?
Exactly.
That's most important. Yeah, but in this fight, John and Dennis, I would love to see John winning, but I think Dennis is favorite. Dennis is favorite.
Oh yeah, Dennis he should be favorite, and because as a fan, I want to know. I want John to win, but I also would love Dennis to show complete domination, because then it opens the door to so many different things. Because if we see him struggling with John, we're like, because we need, if Levin doesn't fall,
Yeah. That's like if healthy, strong Dennis and Levan, that could be this dream match of two titans, two Hulks. That would be also fight to see. And of course, if for example we will see tonight that Levan is winning easy or controlled against Hermes, and Dennis is doing the same against John, then maybe we could see Levan and Dennis quite soon. And still, of course, Devon is somewhere between all those names.
Devon and Dennis will pull. That's what I heard.
It's set already.
That's what Dennis told me. He said
Here?
It's not set, but he said we talked about it, and he's like, yeah, I would love to pull it. He's like, give me a little bit more time, need rest, prepare again. But he's, because he is concerned about his health and everything else, and yeah.
Because before, as I understood, doctors was not really giving him a green light about some serious training and all other stuff. So right now probably it's all fine.
Other stuff.
Yeah, it's like this. All other stuff, or I don't know, some anabolic diet, or how can we call it?
Yeah, it's he said that everything was fine, but he's gonna go back home, get checked out again, and he said he's gonna go to medical center, spend some recovery there, and just he is very aware, but he loves the sport. Like Dennis really loves. Like Dennis could sit and talk about arm wrestling all the time. He's just like that. He may be, there's some guys like John. John's like, can we talk about something else? He's like, I have enough arm wrestling in my life, And Dennis is like, more arm wrestling.
When you go to John's house and start to talk about arm wrestling, he's like,
John
is
Netflix
working? Is Netflix working?
Puts on. Janis is saying something and he just makes the volume higher.
No, not really, but yeah.
Not really, but yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
Dennis, and also I have to. Many are seeing Dennis as super strong, but I have to say that Dennis is very smart arm wrestler. He's smart arm wrestler. He understands sport very good. He's understanding from side what he sees is excellent, and many times points he's saying.
Kids are attacking, yeah.
Yeah, my kids is asking some other stuff, and they're not closing the door.
It's arm wrestling time. It's arm wrestling time.
It's our yeah, and also Dennis is pulling intelligent, and he's analyzing arm wrestling intelligent. Like many times you have to listen to Dennis what he's saying about some things about fights and results, because it's very often it's true.
It's gonna be, it's a big match. I'm really excited. I really can't wait. I think what I'm afraid of as a commentator is when it's all going to be very one-sided. Because there's a potential for every single match just to go like
It
this,
is.
you
It
know.
is. It is.
But
Yeah.
there's also a moment of surprise, and I hope there will be one what the fuck moment. You know, I will get out of my seat and just lose my mind because I hope that happens. Because last time people didn't buy the pay-per-view because it wasn't okay. It wasn't Levin. It wasn't Devon pulling, and they're like, we don't care. And then Dave and Vitali had the best match ever, and Morozzo,
Yeah.
and as you know, yeah. So I think there's a potential, but we never know.
That's how it is always. That's how it is always. Like there could be great fights, but as a from especially when you put together arm wrestlers who have never met each other before, it's impossible to know how the fight will go, and you could have some ideas from previous fights, but new day, new fight, and sometimes even arm wrestlers who have met before and have had some good fight. Next day, it could be absolutely different. Yeah, you start with some rum and cola or what?
No, just Coke. Yeah,
Preparing for evening. Yeah,
4 p.m. 6
yeah, yeah.
6
We,
p.m.
we, we, we will have here in Riga as usual some small party. We'll watch arm wrestling and maybe have some.
Okay, I hope all of you buy the pay-per-views, right?
Of course, and all of us will fight. Yeah. A few beers as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as usual.
So it's gonna be a great event. We hope. Doesn't matter. Like you want to see because even if you still haven't you think oh no, Levin is just too strong. Hermes is the guy. He's the guy. We don't know if he's ready, but he is the guy. It would be very hard right now to beat Levin inside. His inside just looks insane. The hand, the back pressure. But what we saw versus Vitali was a great top roller. Top roller can do a lot of damage, and I think Hermes was prepared. Hermes I think he's so obsessed. He does nothing else. Just sleeps, trains, eats, and thinks about the match, thinks about strategies, and it's nothing else. So in this match,
that's what I'm saying. That he absolutely is prepared, as good as he could be right now. He's still young. He can still grow, but right now, it looks like he's in very good shape, and definitely we have to see what he can do at the table at such shape.
You know what can kind of happen in this match, because we know Hermes is coming in with the single plan, like he has, and he will try to execute it. Levin has two options. He knows what Hermes is going to do, so he can try to stop him, try to stop what he's doing, or he will try to push what he wants to do. And if he chooses the wrong one, we are in a match, because they are not the same. Because
but you know the wrong one. Which one is the wrong one?
trying to hook him.
Yeah,
the wrong
absolutely.
One. Or not protecting your hand too much, where you kind of just go too much, and Hermes can take your hand like this.
Absolutely.
So
Levin is pulling smart as well, and I don't think he will do that. But I wouldn't suggest for him especially in the first round. First thing to try to do is to get inside with Hermes, because that's absolutely what Hermes would love to see. He would love to see that someone is trying to get inside with him.
Yeah, because he would like that. He's like, try that. I feel like if like we're talking about Hermes because he's the underdog, and we want to see a match, and but Hermes kind of needs to do what Rustam Babayev did. But the thing is, Levin is so good that he can go for top roll, go for pretty much anything if he wants to. But if he chooses to go more inside, then what Hermes needs to do is what he did versus Rustam in Zlotito. Remember, just go far inside. And kind of it worked also from Vitaly. It kind of worked. Vitaly does it differently, but it worked from Devon on that first round. So the plan is simple, and that's the only plan that might work.
Yeah. True, but question is about this arm strength, and also Hermes back pressure is crazy, but I'm not sure if his hand can handle also this what's necessary to beat Levon, and he could stay without a hand himself as well.
Yeah. Well, we will see. We will see, and we will see very, very soon. So it's a big match, big day. I'm really excited. I can't
So
wait.
one more time for what time?
In 4 hours from now. In 3 hours, we're gonna start the pre-show. I'm gonna leave for the venue in an hour. It's gonna be live right here on Voice of Armwrestling as well as Aussie Armwrestlers channel.
Pre-show.
Do pre-show. Yeah, 45 minutes. Then 15 minutes right before we cut off. If you don't have the pay-per-view, you're a bellend.
So it's Core Sports.
Core Sports link is in. I think I'll put in this video's description as well, and pretty much any video we post and any post we post, you can find it there. And if people are still asking where to watch it, I'm like, you should pay attention just a little bit, But we live in a very lazy world, so. But 4 hours from now, be ready. King of Table 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to take a nap or what?
I will take a nap. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you after the event, right?
Yeah. Maybe we can make some short live stream after event as well, but we will see.
Let's try that. Yeah. You send me drunk messages in between the rounds.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Let's see if Janis can figure out how to stop this.
Yeah, I have no idea. Just like if I will turn off my phone, it will be fine.
No. Click the X button. Click the X.
Yeah. I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm leaving,
thank you
guys.
for your attention and stay strong and love arm wrestling.